We are rolling. Check, check, check. Rolling.
Mixmaster Mike, what you got to say?
I've got to say that traffic on the 101 is very light today.
3 MCs and 1 DJ. I'm about to fucking lose my shit because
your boy is here.
My boy, a guy who I can't believe I'm podcasting with a guy who I podcast with 6 times a month for the last 10 years.
Yeah, well, a mutual bestie of ours.
Yeah, we all started together with.
Yeah, one of the greats.
Yeah.
One of my most handsome friends.
Famously, he's like a lot of people's most handsome friends.
Yeah, he's like the Paul Rudd of comedy writers.
He won't say it either, but he's pretty fucking buff too. He doesn't show it off. Yeah, he's pretty.
Because when we were kids, he was not buff. He was just like stringy.
No, yeah, he was always like a runner and a boxer. But in the last like 8 years, he's got into lifting. And he's pretty buff now.
Yeah, I mean, and into health, which is like also new for Rodgers.
Well, that's what's crazy with the Action Boys. I hosted with like 2 sober guys who exercise who get 5 to 6 exercise days in a week, and I'm just like, well, like we're like on tour, and I'm like smoking a blunt. I'm like. No one else? Okay. Like
that just goes to show you how strong your genetic alcoholism is.
Yeah, I know. Well, it makes me yearn for the days of us hanging out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, someone get Pally here so that we can have 6 Japanese whiskeys and I can have the worst headache of my life tomorrow when we record. And here's the thing. We're in LA this week. We're recording in New York next week. And it's going to be the most hungover record.
Next week is going to be I'm in a rut right now. I'm in a good rut because I have I'm in a good rut. I have a Groot. I have a very good week coming up with a special coming out, and I'm really excited. So I've been promoting it and thus going out with friends who I'm seeing in LA, like you and other friends, and then doing talk shows, and that leaves me on a high, and then I'm drinking and I'm eating, and it's like
there's always like a drink backstage.
Yeah, and that won't stop until Thursday when it comes out.
And that night's a party.
And that's a huge party. And I'm
flying to New York. We're doing some Staying Alive episodes, but I'm flying to New York to go to your special.
And it's gonna be
it's gonna be on HBO Max the next day. But I'm flying.
But the party is gonna be it's a party, and like I feel like. Especially after this year and probably the fact that the world doesn't have much longer, like I'm okay with like letting myself go this week a little bit.
Oh, I'm gonna. But my week in New York is already filling up. Like Sunday night, I'm going to my Long Island for my brother's birthday. Monday, I'm going out.
Where are you eating? What are you eating? He's bringing it in.
No, we're going German style. Because,
you love your family loves like a German.
Yeah,
beer.
It's like my brother wants to drink Steins and stuff. And then Monday night I have dinner plans. Tuesday night. Justin, I'm taking him out for his birthday. Wednesday night, I'm going to Justin's house for catering, cooking in his birthday. Thursday night is your premiere. Friday, I fly to Vegas. I'm like, gonna barf.
Generational run.
I cannot fucking wait. Let's go. It starts tonight.
But you know what? And this is, again, something I can do great, which is justify anything. You deserve it. You've been amazing. You're working your ass off. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
And let's go fucking interview Ben Rodgers.
All right. I like Drew Carey's openness about his lifestyle.
We had a great experience going to a party at his house once where Gabrus and I went to a party at his house. He's super funny.
Yeah.
He's super and he's like
he doesn't know us from a hole in the wall. We were with Colton, who he does know, and he was so fucking nice to us. It was crazy.
And so he's got this one kind of padded room. And Gabrus, of course, is like, so is this the fuck room? And he starts laughing. And then he told us a pretty good joke, like a kind of classic joke book joke where it's like, yeah, it kind of reminds me of the old joke about the guy who moves in the neighborhood and his neighbor says, hey, come on over tomorrow night. We're having a huge party. There's going to be everything. Fighting, fucking, dancing, drunkenness. And he's like, sounds great. What should I wear? He's like, doesn't matter. It's just going to be you and me. I mean, he hits that, walks out.
Yeah,
we all get our
that's like a top tier joke.
He had a dish of mushrooms out like it was candy. I was like, whoa. And he goes, yeah, I got my hair cut today, so I've been tripping balls all day. I'm like, what do you mean by that? He's like, I like to trip balls while I get my hair cut. Here, it shows me in Ben a video of him in the chair and his stylist behind him, and he's like, and the stylist is like, okay.
What a weird thing to say as if we all know it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, yeah, my bowl of mushrooms out because I got my haircut.
And then we're just sitting outside, like smoking weed, drinking, and like Eric Idle is telling a story to a group
That's
of people.
amazing.
Yeah, it was so cool.
I only saw him recently on I think on a talk show or something, and they were asking about him about going to see Fish at the Sphere, and he was like, "Yeah, I never really listened to Fish, but now I love him."
The Sphere is the new I don't care who's playing. Like
I just said, No Doubt is playing now, and in my head I was like, I would see No Doubt at the Sphere,
Dude.
I've looking up at Gwen Stefani.
I've said to everyone, if a band you remotely like comes to the Sphere, you should check it out. I do not give a fuck about the Eagles, and I saw them there. Granted, they do have a plethora of bangers.
Yeah,
but
Desperado is probably cool, right? Is it cowboy themed?
The backgrounds are fucking.
What do they do for Desperado?
The best one was In the City. They played In the City,
Right.
and you were like,
What song is that? What Eagle song is that?
in the city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They played some Joe Walsh solo stuff.
I
too.
love Joe Walsh's solo stuff.
Yeah. But
That's my favorite Joe Walsh song.
before the show starts, it's a sky, like it's just the sky, and they have this perfect AC going where you just feel like you're outside at the bowl or at the Greek or something.
Are they
like
really tough on vaping and smoking?
I don't remember.
Because
I definitely smoked in there.
I'm guessing
and
no.
I definitely smoked
Really?
in there.
Because I feel like they'd be tough on that.
Really? I mean, their top shows are The Dead and Fish.
But it's
I know,
indoors.
But it's indoors, and I
Yeah.
feel like they
And it's Vegas.
Yeah, but I don't know. Something seems like I would be scared there to whip out a blunt.
I mean, I'm sure the Illuminati loves it, since that will be what our planet will be in the coming years.
We'll all be living in a biome of some sort.
If we're lucky. I mean, that's the top 1%.
Yeah, that's only.
That's the super wealthy.
Yeah, we're not
that's
going to be anywhere.
if you're doing.
Do you think
we'll be in the barbed wire cage fighting each other for their entertainment?
We got to.
If you get enough Blue Chew ads, you'll be allowed in the fucking dome.
Do you think that there definitely is a group of people that have all invested together in a city situation,
Absolutely,
underground or whatever?
New Zealand, off the coast of New Zealand.
That's where
I think
it is.
people are building fucking private island fortresses. I know I sound crazy.
But
as I'm saying it, I'm
you got way too specific, way too fast.
Yeah, it's how do you know about New Zealand?
And I realize I'm on a podcast, and I'm like,
But it does anytime I hear people escaping New Zealand, I'm like, how do they know that's not where the thing's gonna hit?
Dude, that's what I'm wondering. Is
no,
how
there's no safe place.
Right. It's just we're just
you're fucked
no
matter
what.
Yeah.
So it's but there definitely is in the ground. I think more or less there's some sort of safe haven.
I think Southern California, living in the flood and fire and earthquake zone, and the riot capital of America,
and the second largest city in the United States, which is a target if anybody wants to nuke. If the AI decides to just nuke us,
yeah.
If the AI gets mad that Jimmy Kimmel's back on air and fucking nuke us,
if fucking
dirty bombs.
Gronk, Gronk is
President Gronk,
yeah, President Gronk.
You're saying Grok the app?
Gronk, yeah, Gronk. No, I'm saying Gronk, our future president, New England tight end.
First president was CTE.
First? Yeah.
Second.
Right.
President Gronk, VP Grok.
An AI app is
AI Grok.
Gronk and Grok.
Yeah. And the Secretary of Defense is the AI actress.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck is her name?
Lily
Simone or
Atwood.
whatever.
Yeah. Margaret Atwood.
Margaret Atwood, Simone.
Suarse Runen.
It is Lily Depp.
Raj, it's good to have you, man.
Yeah, great. When we start this thing.
An hour ago.
No, okay.
We're almost done. Check out Blue Chew Action Boys.
Is that one of your sponsors?
No, not yet.
No,
Not yet.
No, we don't have
What
any
is Blue Chew? Is Blue
sponsors.
Chew boner gum?
Yeah. Gum. Everything. It's what else can we make gummies?
Right.
Is where we're putting all our brain
Creatine
power.
gummies. I saw green gummies.
Why did we all decide that gummies was we all like it?
Instead of super trains, we all went
Gummies.
what else can we make gummies?
Well, it does feel like gummies must be easy to make things into because everything is why? It started with vitamins, right?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
gummy vitamins, and then whatever fucking baby can't
candy.
swallow a pill is I love having my morning gummies. And someone's like, well, what if we did creatine? And then people say, I'm going to have a gummy tonight instead of even edibles anymore. The word gummy is bigger than THC edibles in a way where they say
Gummies saved my marriage.
yeah, I don't drink that much anymore. I just have a gummy every
I'm not as angry. Ask Lilith.
Is this Frasier?
Ask Lilith. I'm not as angry anymore.
Someone get Frasier Crane a gummy.
Quite angry. Come home, we have a vicious debate. Now pop one gummy, I'm easy peas.
I'll have one gummy. The Sopranos is an interesting show.
I only get frustrated when my brother Niles comes over.
I'm watching The Leftovers. I'm binging it.
Gummies for the dad would be perfect because he's just like in a chair chilling with a dog all the time. That's the dream.
Yeah, they gotta like mash it into his food.
They should remake Frasier as like
Niles.
a stoner comedy. They're all on gummies.
They host a bad podcast.
It's in Seattle.
They've already rebooted Frasier like
15
times. And we're pitching like a even worse
Jamaican.
Yeah.
Jamaican Frasier. Yes,
Yeah.
Jamaican
He's at
Frasier.
Harvard. He gets fired from Harvard for saying some like pro-trans stuff. And then he's got to move to Jamaica.
Frasier is doing pirate radio out of Negril.
Next caller.
Oh, he's got an accent. Okay.
Oh, he's putting on the patois. It's him and fucking Chet Hayes. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Ben, did you get fitness in this morning already?
No. I did some yesterday. Yeah. I hit the gym
What's
yesterday.
your? I mean, you boxing still?
No, I haven't boxed in a long time. Boxing's a young man's game. Now I just do
Pussy.
Yeah.
No,
Now just do pussy.
No, I meant you're a pussy, but the timing of that was crazy.
Is that what you were trying to say?
I just get pussy.
That's what you were
Boxing's a
trying to
young man
say?
game. My cardio's fucking like the T-shirt I'm wearing. Funny, right?
And you're also with stupid, I guess.
I'm going to change into several T-shirts throughout the recording of this.
This isn't a beer belly. It's an engine for a fuck machine.
Oh, cool. What you learned in college.
That's what my tattoo said.
Yeah, oh, nice. Look at all those strands. That's what you learned.
I don't have a six-pack. I got a keg.
1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floor. I mean, this is
Asbury pork.
the fact that I host a podcast and don't sell tank tops on a boardwalk is absolute bullshit.
7 days without rugby makes 1 week.
Donate blood, play rugby. These are real ones. No sticks, no pads, just balls.
Who on the boardwalk wants all these rugby themed shirts?
I really bet.
You want to toss around the old rugby ball on the beach?
Go out of business so fast. His specific lane of shirts would just fucking bomb.
Rugby
You'd be like, I can't believe nobody wants these rugby
themed boardwalk tanks.
All right, you guys, you'll be laughing. You'll be begging to invest. Hey, sharks.
Yeah. Hey, sharks. Everybody on the boardwalk loves D&D and rugby.
Take it from me. And they hate sleeves.
What are 3 things about the beach?
Okay, sharks, go ahead. I don't know, surfing. Okay, something else.
Next.
Okay,
Yeah, obviously those are the
sure,
obvious ones.
sure, those are the big ones. Those are not the big ones, but the top
I'll change
3.
my question. What don't you think about at the beach?
Let me answer it. Dungeons and Dragons.
So what are you doing? What's your are you running? Because you're still we're the same age?
Yeah.
We're still the same age.
Yeah. We're all still the same age.
You're still the same age as me?
Biologically, yeah.
Well, biologically, but there's no way that we are the same age. I mean, you are my youngest looking friend of the same age. No matter what mustache you have or beard, you are eternally 19.
Well, I'll tell you, unfortunately, I know a secret of Ben's that will break us.
What?
He's sober.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Well, I stopped drinking like 8 years ago or so.
That'll help you in the aging department based on what the under of mine and Adam's eyes look like.
For sure. Well, I've had a tough week.
Yeah. You stay on a human timeline. Yeah, you don't veer into dog years quite as fast.
Right. Yeah.
But
also, to be fair, knowing you before those 8 years, you did these 8 years might be evening out. Like, you went hard.
Yeah, I mean, I went real hard.
Yeah.
I mean, we were friends.
Yeah, I mean, like,
we hung out all the time.
3 of us were real close. Like,
I mean,
you are. It's not. it's like a.
For a while, you think, oh, it's great to be known as the guy who drinks a lot.
Yeah, of course. Well,
like
it's fun.
that
You're
seems,
fun.
yeah, that seems great. And
I
then,
know.
then over time, it's like maybe this is a bad thing.
Yeah, you get to your mid-30s and people are like, bro, you're not even drinking tonight? You're like, oh, man, I should fucking...
Have you had that moment? Have you had like a sad... Did you have like a sad moment ever where you're like... Where you're too drunk for the situation? Did you have one of those where you're like...
Gabrus and I went to a Halloween party, had a blast, went to a second party, and it was like we were speaking a different language than everyone at this party who is drinking.
Party.
Yeah,
Right,
the second
yeah.
party.
Yeah.
We were just that much more fucked up than everybody else.
And that was the
Where-
night?
That wasn't, no, I didn't have like a
You didn't
like,
do like a rock bottom.
no,
Yeah.
I didn't have like rock. I'm not in like recovery or anything.
Right. You're just vain.
No, I just got really fucking bored.
Yeah.
Where I was just like, I've had friends laugh at me about this because like, oh, so nothing happened. You just didn't like people telling you what to do. I was like, yeah, more or less. Where I was in a social situation where we were like drinking beers, and I was like, I didn't even fucking want this.
Right.
And I was like, so I have to have this beer.
You're rebelling against the social situation of alcohol.
Yeah, where it's like, well, why the fuck am I being forced to drink this shit? I mean, it sucks to hear. I just talked about this with somebody who's like, I'm quitting drinking, and I should be the last person to talk to about quitting drinking because I'm
agreed.
Where it's like I don't really know what the fucking steps to it are and stuff, and
it's probably,
I could just start drinking again. Like
it's probably personal to everybody. You know, like even ones that are in recovery programs have to bend them to their own. You know, like
whatever works
for you.
Here are my three things to get over that are a challenge. Otherwise, I found it somewhat okay. Dating is difficult.
Right.
A lot of women just like don't want to drink around somebody who isn't drinking. I say women just because that's who I'm dating, but I'm sure that goes both ways.
Yeah.
Because it's a little bit of like that mirror of like, oh shit, you're not drinking and I am. You start to feel a little self-conscious about what you're doing. But then there's also like, am I going to get buzzed around and be embarrassing to someone who's going to remember?
Yeah.
Because there's like this weird, when you choose to drink together, you kind of also choose to be like, we're going to, you know, like. If
also, until most of your friend group has kids, most people associate any social activity with like going to a bar or something.
Right. And that's like also where most first dates happen anyway. Is like, you're not like, ice cream again, sweetheart?
Well, coffee dates are like a big thing, right? I like coffee
you know what?
dates are like
not really. People say coffee, but then like you make plans and stuff, and it's like, what bar should we go to?
Right. Well,
it's almost like you really. And
it's also like hard to get coffee at night. You know what I mean? Like if people have jobs and stuff, or you want to potentially link it to fucking.
But you get over that, and I like, and I don't give a shit. Like
you would date a girl that drank, right? Would you?
Oh yeah. I mean, a lot of times that makes it easier. So you're fucking your waitress or whoever like isn't fucking mad at you,
right? Yes.
Yeah. Oh, because that's
totally.
another thing too. Is that they're like, fuck, I'm
They're like, oh, great,
$20 on tips.
Yeah,
small bill. Yeah.
Small ass bill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll just have another
here's
water.
your fucking water.
So what are you doing otherwise then? Like what's you're not
well,
drinking?
wait, that was the one of three things.
We have three things. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Edit that out.
The second one is weddings. Weddings involve a lot of drinking, and that's like I think that took like that. These are places where you'll get kind of judged. I think that's why it's a challenge. So dates, you'll get kind of judged. Weddings, you'll get kind of judged, and then the biggest one, my family.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
that's surprising.
A Buffalo.
Well, I'm from Buffalo. People drink a lot
to
there.
stay warm.
But it's like kind of a work hard, play hard atmosphere. And when I stopped drinking, I remember going home and my mom. I went to my nephew's like pizza party, you know, like it was his like third birthday or something, and everybody's sitting around having drinks, eating pizza and birthday cake, and I get home, and my mom's like, "Are you on like a special diet or something?" I'm like, "You just saw me eat 6 slices of pizza and birthday cake. Like, what are you talking about? It took me a minute to realize she was
clocking that.
Yeah, she was like wondering why I wasn't drinking. And then everybody thinks like you fucking ran your car into a bus full of kids.
Right. Yeah. Of course. So something happened.
Because they can't imagine quitting unless it was for something like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I think I haven't even quit drinking. I've just cut it in like I've quartered the amount of drinking I do, which is I still get plenty in.
Yeah.
But when I go home to visit on Long Island, it's like there's not even a choice as to what is happening. It's like if we're going to my nephew's Little League game, there's a cooler of White Claw. You know what I mean? Like no matter what the event is, I took my nephews and family to go to the movies on like at 10 a.m. to go see the Minecraft movie, and my family was like let down that the bar at the fucking movie theater wasn't open yet. I'm like, it's 10 a.m. on a Sunday. You can drink when we go home.
I think I got guilt issues too, where I'm like, I'm not a workaholic, but I have the guilt of like I didn't get enough done today, and then I'll frequently end up working at night, like when I get home from some like hanging out with people. And you can't.
That's not
do
something
that
that can happen if you're boozing.
If you're kind of wasted.
Well, that's like
have you seen my work?
You're like
most of it
the Mark
gets done.
Ruffalo Hulk meme where you're like, that's because I'm always drunk. A few of the things you said there kind of butts into like drinking got in the way of your goals. Like if you're like, I want to get more work done, get in better shape and be able to wake up in the morning and do stuff. All of a sudden you realize it's like, there's something here. Like I keep saying, like, I wish I was more productive and ate less. Should I stop smoking weed every day? Maybe. Yeah, right. Like probably.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't know if that's a symptom though.
No, it's not famously.
Let's not throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Yes. People who are really sick use it to increase their appetites. And,
I mean, the science behind it. Yeah, but what do you think you feel?
I'm doing it preventatively.
Yeah.
I'm eating so much just in case I ever do lose my appetite. I will have plenty to
like
lose.
A camel. Like a camel, like a food camel.
I'm like a bear with winter never coming. Game of Thrones.
You're on a gain cycle indefinitely.
Yeah. I'm bulking.
When you cut.
I've been on a 43-year bulk, bro.
This cut's going to be violent.
Oh, dude, you're fucking getting so much in.
I'm going to just go in a sauna for 48 hours and drink only Ozempic.
Drink it.
It's actually better this way. It's more
your heart
bioavailable or whatever.
Just fucking
Pump.
huge blood clot falls out of my ass. I just pass away.
Oh, shit.
Your heart pumps out of your ass.
Fucking Fraser's like, Babylon, blood clot.
Bumper clot. Bumper clot. Call 911. There's a bumper clot. So do you eat weed?
I love that you guys do this show.
We hate it.
I love that you guys do this show.
We just sit across from people who are like, I'm marathon training. And I'm like, whoa, running is crazy.
So what?
Would you eat weed? Are you eating gummies?
I'm consistent. I'm consistent with stuff. Right. And I like try not to get depressed, which I can easily get. So I try to do all the things that you're supposed to do to not be like I try to eat fairly healthy and go to the gym.
You changed your diet a bunch of years ago, though, specifically, right?
Not really. I mean, I like have played around with my diet over the years. I still have a lot of guilt about eating animals. I do.
Right.
But like I go up and down on levels of how
you haven't
awful
eaten
I
beef
feel.
and pork, and
I haven't
as long as I've
beef
known
and pork for
a while.
really long time. Yeah. Just because I like, I'm a like. One of those people who's overly affected by probably watching too many cartoons and shit as a kid.
Animal lover.
Yeah. And like I'll see those videos online of like a cow like being best friends with a dog, and I'll be like, well, I can't fucking.
I gotta stop eating dog.
Don't you get the ones?
Shit, I gotta stop going to the dog festival.
I gotta stop going to the dog gun range.
Do you get those videos in your phone that's like I found this baby otter like on the side of the road.
And it's just like text, and it's like a time lapse.
Yeah,
with
it's like, and then the baby otter like grows up.
Yeah,
with
and then
the family.
he still visits me once a year.
Yeah, and the otter like flops up to the house. And
yeah, I get all those.
Yeah, those
like,
make me nuts. What's your exercise?
Just mostly weightlifting. I do pretty
Really?
classic weightlifting cardio.
Where?
Yeah.
Like are you going?
I go to a gym. Yeah, I go to a gym, like walking distance from my place. I got a great trainer. Shout out Anna McGuire. She draws up my program.
Yeah.
She's like a long distance trainer, like a digital trainer, right? She creates your program and you go do it. You don't work out with someone.
You pay her for like one.
I pay her for like every month. She kind of like changes my program and stuff.
Cool.
And
that sounds cool.
And yeah, there's a ton of trainers like this that you can find where if you just need somebody to draw you up a program. And she's a real, a true athlete. And I found her because I was interested in getting more gymnastics into my, all the stuff. I used to do CrossFit back in the day, and there are all these little CrossFit workouts that are a challenge because they're technique focused,
like handstand push-ups,
or like handstand walking, ring muscle ups, stuff like that. That and Anna's a former gymnast, and I was like, hey, I want to get good at doing ring muscle ups. Can we work on that? And for a while we did, and I kind of got comfortable with them, and then now we've moved on to other stuff. But it keeps it interesting, keeps it like you're not just doing deadlift squat all the time, which you can do and get results from, but it's more about just going.
Yeah, no, that's what I found.
It also kind of helps you because it's like sometimes you walk into the gym and I'm like, okay, what the fuck am I doing here today? Should I do cardio first? And you're like, but if someone has said, like someone who you trust and has proven that that shit works for you, you look at your thing, you're like, oh, okay, I'm going in there, I'm doing fucking military press, this, let's go.
Yeah,
and you're held a little accountable because you're paying for somebody to like take the time to like draw these things up,
right?
So it's like you have you put some money on the line, and you don't want to waste their time,
right?
Yeah,
and then also like you look at the program that they made for you, and you're like, fuck, I should hit all these. Like that, this would be good for me if I did all this in 1 month.
Well, and she's writing it out, so it 1 week is on top of another. So if you miss a workout, like, well, then you're going to be fucked up. Then because like, oh, now you can't go as heavy the next time or hit it as hard.
Is it 4 days a week or 5?
I do 5 days a week.
Jesus,
that's. I started to do 5 days a week, but more of the just going. Like I was like, I have to do 5 days a week of something that's like hard. So I'll lift 2 of those days, run 2 of those days, and then do like an hour Peloton one of those days. And then if I can get on the weekend, if I get like it in, great. But at least 5 days I've done a hard thing. And I feel like it's changed. It's like I've seen a little bit of a result, even though it's the same exercise. It's like
I've told Gabrus, I'm like, Pally's looking leaner.
It's honestly, it's been the podcast. Like 2 things: Stanger's episode, which it was like push pull.
Yeah, push pull legs.
Yeah, was like I was like, that's it. Like he was like, all you have to make sure when you go to the gym that you push something, you pull something, and you do something for your legs. I was like, oh, I was doing it like way wrong. Like I would go in there and be like,
that's the simplest way to just make your program.
Yeah. So you do that twice a week, 3 times a week, you see results. And then my dad put me on a medicine.
Okay.
Like, which did change my like.
I watched the clips of Dr. Pally on this show. It was great to see him.
Yeah, he looks exactly the same.
Great.
He's in better shape. He's in better shape than all 3 of us.
For our listeners, I've done improv with these 2 guys for like over 20 years, and Dr. Pally used to come to our shows.
Oh, yeah.
He is known us for just like he used to come to see shows you weren't even in.
Oh yeah, no, because he would want to check up on you guys. Yeah. Truly, he had like he still does that, which is very sweet. Like he's when we check in with each other, he runs down the list of like, how's this person, how's this person, how's this person, how's this person, and I go, they're good, and he's like, no, I want to know where they're working, what they're working on, where they're in development,
and if I should send them my headshot,
and if I should send them a script. Yeah, truly. I mean, he's this.
I can do voiceover.
This new the last.
I feel
month,
like Pally and Pal's old stuff is going to come back around.
This last month, being around him is wild.
You've created the monster.
I did.
Yeah,
I knew it was gonna. I said it when they asked him if he was gonna come on. I was like, he can come on, but it's gonna be a mistake. Instantly, he's asking. He's like, what would my version of a podcast look like? Who do I talk to at Smartless? I have an idea. Like 15-minute show where I listen to callers and give out.
Oh, Frasier.
Yeah. Well, kind of. Wait, but this is the best part. I go, all right, Dad, I guess I'll talk to him. Maybe that'd be funny if you and I were like taking calls. He goes, oh, no, I want to do it with Anthony Atamanek. And I was like,
I'd rather work with someone even fucking
I was like,
crazier than my
you want to
son.
do a medical call-in show with Anthony Atamanek? And he was like, yeah, I just feel like me and him would have better chemistry. I was like, okay. He's like, he's my patient. And so he's been my patient for like 10 years. So
Wow.
Yeah, Anthony.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Anthony's been my dad's patient since Ruru. And he's like, I just know him really well. Know everything about him. He knows everything about you.
Does
and me.
it surprise you that Anthony has a concierge doctor?
I got to tell you, I talked
That he doesn't pay for?
That he lives in Boston?
That he gets a slight discount
so yeah, Anthony and I live on opposite coasts. We don't get to see each other that much. But anytime I talk to that guy on the phone, man, I fucking cry laughing.
Oh,
like
he's the funniest person on the
I'm
planet.
sure it's like your dad's favorite patient.
He is. My dad loves going over there. Loves nothing more than and he'll tell me, be like, go to see Anthony today. I'm like, well, I think you're breaking FEMA. Like, that's not, you can't, like, or HIPAA.
Yeah,
FEMA's broken.
FEMA's got broke by Brown.
Yeah.
Hell of a job, Brownie.
Yeah. But, like, it was, it's a
Topical reference.
Yeah. Shout out 2004
politics.
Everything's been better.
21
Everything's
years
so much
ago.
better.
when we thought things were bad 21 years
when we
ago,
thought-
Bush, man, this is fucking, we got to deal with W. What a fucking idiot. God, who would have thought?
I met W, and he was, like, kind of funny, charming in that way. Like, he was, like he had that kind of, like, hey, man.
Yeah, that's why he won. That's why he won the fucking
I know,
yeah.
but that's what I mean. Like,
I mean, he was
like,
objectively charged. He's like a war criminal that like people you hug when you see him. You know,
but it was like
I'm doing paintings now.
yeah, that's when I
Yeah.
met him. He was doing paintings on Jimmy Kimmel, and I was the other guest. And I was like, they were like, do you want to meet the president? I was like, I'm okay. Like, I don't meet the president.
I always loved that Will Ferrell like didn't want to go meet him.
Yeah, I was like,
nah,
I don't really need to meet him. And then he like walked through, and I was like, hello, and he was like, hey man, love what you're doing. You never seen whatever
Yeah,
I was
no
doing.
idea.
I was like, thanks. And then he had like an easel with him, showing Jimmy Kimmel's painting.
It's fucking Bob
Like,
Ross.
so weird. Like, that's the guy who like lied about weapons.
And right over here, we got ourselves a Muslim detainee. Just want to beat the devil out of it.
Now if you
Give it a
look
thumbs
close,
up.
if you look close in the sky, that's a WMD.
We found it. We finally
found it.
Getting more and more topical as this episode goes on.
Oh, we're old. So you're too old for do you find you don't take classes at the gym, right?
No, I don't.
Do you find yourself being the oldest at the gym?
No, not really. I kind of can't tell. I just switched up gyms recently and found one closer to my place, and I feel like it is a little bit younger. But here's the thing. Not a lot of people go to the gym every day.
Really?
Like, you'd be shocked. It's usually, you get used to seeing every gym I've ever gone to, it basically becomes you and 5 other people.
That are in your time zone.
That are in
like,
your time slot that are there every day.
Right.
And they come and go, but it's usually a very, very small amount of people. I'm sure if you're working out at like 7 a.m. every morning, it's fucking crazy, but I don't do that.
I've never been.
I wish I could be the guy who wakes up, goes to the gym, gets my lift in, and then
says
starts
hi to the girl working on the smoothie counter because you're in the morning. It's like, I wish I had that.
My brother works at a school. Like, he works in education. He is the dude who's waiting in the parking lot for a guy to open the gym. He's like at the gym at 4:55 a.m. waiting for the 5 a.m.
I mean, that's
open,
awesome. I wish.
Yeah, I
drinking
can't
his
do that.
pre-workout in his car. I
Like
can't do
any
that
gym
shit.
I've ever belonged to, I had to get a pass. Like when I lived in LA, I had to get a pass. It was like you can go to any of their locations because I would just be like trying to get a workout in wherever I was in the day, which is the worst because you're always like looking for a space.
And then you're like, shit, now I only have 45 minutes now that I've parked. And
Exactly.
You're like,
And you're
like we talked about not drinking before, but probably the bigger secret to my fitness regime is probably not having kids also.
Right.
Yeah. That certainly helps.
Yeah,
Which definitely helps of like,
you look better than me.
it is like, because now I'm thinking like a lot of those people have kids where it's like, you gotta
You do drop off and then go right to the
well,
gym.
that's what it's always a negotiation of like, it would be easier if I had a job that was like 9 to 5 every day. But we're working on these things where it's like, I got to Zoom at 11 LA time is my first thing. But then after that, I have 4 hours of meetings and an audition. So my day kind of starts at 3 in New York. So like, what do you do? Like, I got to drop off the kids, and then how do you like? It's just
it becomes like a Tetris impossible.
Every day is like that. So
and that's
like,
what makes my brain go like, I wish I could just be the guy who's like alarm goes off at 6:30 and he's at the gym by 7:15 and he's done working out by 9.
It probably
and the world
gives
is start.
It probably gives even for us like more. It would probably be beneficial to just have that standing call time every day and know you have to do it, and then you have a little bit of order in your day.
I know,
as opposed to just like
I-
survival.
You know what? I try to do New Year's resolutions every year. I usually can't, but I do kind of think they're a good idea. And I feel like if you start with like a simple enough one, I mean, fucking a long time ago, mine was like making my bed every day, like shit like that, like where it's like, and that's,
didn't do
that's
that
become like, no, I didn't do like, in my 20s, I didn't do
Daniela,
it.
like, when I got married, Daniela was like a bed maker because of she's like, I like to make the bed so that I don't get back in it. And you know what I mean? Like if I have nothing to do, it's like you make the bed, the bed's made. Yeah. You leave.
It is nice to get into a made bed at the end of the night.
Yeah.
When you don't make your bed and you're like,
unfortunately, like the Jordan Peterson bullshit kind of like made, like now I'm even embarrassed to say that.
Right.
But one of mine a couple of years ago was to try to wake up early, like become a morning person because I'm not. And then I talked to a friend of ours who has kids, and he was asking me. It was right after New Year's. He's like, "Are you doing any like New Year's resolution or anything?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm trying to like wake up like real early and kind of get my day started earlier." He's like, "Do you have kids?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "Then why the fuck would you do that?
Yeah,
sleep as long as you can.
Yeah,
sleep all day." I wish I could do that.
I think there's like a happy medium in that. You know, like as someone with kids who sometimes finds themselves on the road on an off day where you can sleep all day, it's never.
No,
it's never fulfilling. You like even when you're so tired and you sleep all day, you still have that thing. You're like, God, I'll be dead soon. I just wasted a day.
Whenever I get some bizarre, like, I don't know, sugar rush or something that hits me at 5:30 in the morning and I'm like just up and I cannot, I'm like, this is fucking great.
Yeah.
Bro, towards the tail end of the pandemic, I was like, I got to like reset my clock because I'm just playing video games till like 3 in the morning. So I just started setting my alarm for 7 a.m. every day. And then I would start just eyes open at 6:58 a.m. and just see my clock and shut my alarm off before it made a noise. And then I would be up for like an hour and a half alone in my apartment. And I'm like, oh, this is like weirdly peaceful. I'll make coffee, read a book.
And here it's like cool still, like temperature wise.
Yeah.
Like, where it's not like you don't feel like you're living in hell.
No. And at home,
like,
it's perfect right now.
Yeah.
Like the mornings, someone interviewed Method Man and was like, you made
He's yoked now.
He's yoked. And
no shit.
And he's like 60 and he looks amazing.
Yeah.
And someone was like, how did you get so yoked like late in life and what spurned it on? And he was like, I have insomnia. And like 4 or 5 years ago, I started to wake up at like 4 in the morning. And instead of just like fighting it and rolling around and going back to sleep, I would get out of bed and work out. And he's like, and what ended up happening is that I was working out every single day, twice a day.
Imagine living below Method Man.
Yeah, you just hear him like,
Yeah.
You just go out of your mind.
yeah, clanking down,
dropping
weights,
weights.
listening to like
3 in the morning.
Vibrational,
I imagine
deep
he
voice
works
and
out
shit.
to like Limp Bizkit or something,
Yeah.
you know.
And then
it's
you like finally work up the courage to like knock on your neighbor's door and it's fucking Method Man. You're like, well, just wanted to say I'm a
Whatever
fan.
you want to do,
Carry
Matt.
on.
Shaolin for life. Wu-Tang's for the children.
Oh no, I was just sorry, I didn't know you lived here. Big fan.
Love how high.
Big fan.
I know Andy Milonakis. God, you know what? I don't do dating apps anymore, but that was fucking bad. When
Yeah.
you're like being on dating apps.
I'm
and,
sure.
like, you
Yeah, because I
end
was
up-
just like looking at vintage watches, being like, oh, man,
Yes.
that's fucking cool.
If-
And then you're like, wow, it's 4 a.m.
Yes.
You know?
If you think like the social media apps get you with like, you know, the promise of sex or cleavage or
Yeah.
busty whatever, the idea of dating apps has got to be
Oh my
even
God.
harder. Where
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
oh my God, I'm so
You're like,
fucking
what the
horny. It's the
fuck
middle of the
did I
night.
do?
What am
Yeah,
I
I
doing?
know.
Yeah.
It's like that's crazy. I
I heard from a friend of mine. She's like, people. I'll wake up in the morning and have messages from guys, and she's like, "What was I on last night? Like, I gotta talk to this guy." I was just so in the middle of the night, horny, going like,
Hey,
"Fuck
just
yeah,
checking
yeah,
back.
yeah."
Yeah.
And like,
Hey,
now these
we
guys are
talked-
writing back, and she's like, "Whoops,
We talked at 1:30 a.m. Just
Yeah.
checking back, circling back. Haven't heard from you.
it's been 5 hours. Are you okay? I'm coming over."
Clock emoji.
What are you doing?
Based on your photo,
we
I
good?
noticed that you
Boring
live in
questions.
the.
How was your day?
What do you got planned for this wonderful Friday?
Any big weekend plans?
What's up for the weekend? Me, I'm going to see the Eagles at the Sphere.
With my dad.
I'm going with my dad. He's a Force ghost. He's in the show.
Do you like Force?
Do you like the Force?
I'm sure you like Star Wars, but more specifically, would you worship the Force if it was real? Or would you be a rebel? Which I also respect. I don't understand. There's 2 sides to every coin. Even being part of the Empire, if you're born into it, I get it.
I understand.
Yeah.
It depends on how you grow up, you know.
Do you have pets?
I have 4 cats.
Are you doing anything specific for your mental health, Raj?
I mean, all this shit kind of is for like my body type doesn't really change that much. So
Right.
it is more like
Gym is therapy.
gym is therapy, yeah, and kind of try not to eat like too much garbage.
Yeah.
Are you going to therapy?
I do. I love my therapist.
Gym is therapy and therapy is gym. You
Yeah.
work at
You work
I-
out at
he-
the
yeah,
therapist.
he-
He's your
like,
trainer.
He makes me do like suicides. He calls them suicides still.
I don't think you're allowed to.
Brazen.
Yeah.
Brazen.
I think they changed the name.
My therapist makes me
laughs
do
in the
suicides too, but it's the one where you drink one of each piece of soda from the soda fountain.
Now
Did
it's
you
time
guys
for
call those suicides?
Yeah, of course. My therapist like, now it's time for our favorite exercise, Russian roulette.
My therapist is 80 years. Like I don't think he's quite 80, but he's getting up there and always has good. It's the first therapist I've ever had who talks like throughout therapy. which
Right.
is
Not one of the
interesting.
ones that's like, well, it's not about how it makes what I think. It's about how you feel.
Yeah,
Which is
I
like
think-
so frustrating.
Yes, I think it's because he's a little bit older and just like we don't have time to fucking waste.
Yeah, he's
let's-
like, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, let's just talk about it.
Yeah. I have an old man therapist too that I really dig.
I don't.
He's an old hippie guy. What, you
I have a younger
19-year-old woman.
Yeah. No, I do. My therapist. I
Most
have
of our
like a
sessions
Dr.
are about
Melfi.
how horny I am.
Honestly, it's not great. I have a Dr. Melfi. And
no.
Yeah. I mean, she's amazing. And I've had her for like 5 years now, and like, I don't know where I'd be without her. But also, she's like, oftentimes, Daniel's like, are you doing like an emergency session? I don't know. I'm just feeling a little untethered.
Another dream where my wife's body has my therapist's head.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I gotta
not-
do a Zoom therapy. I know I'm in Vegas at a bachelor party, but
Yeah,
I'm
right.
not gonna miss out on this.
She's getting messages. What are you doing for the weekend?
What are you up to this
What are you up
beautiful
to this
Friday
beautiful
afternoon?
Friday afternoon, doctor?
My therapist is a touch on the hippy dippy like new age side, and I kind of don't hate it.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, he'll just say something where he's like, and that's because you're vibrating at a higher frequency. And I'll be like, oh.
Well, do you know what chakra that is?
And I was like,
Yeah.
the 2 in the pink, 1 in the stitch. No, shock.
Should I turn it? Should I turn the? Well, the thing has a dial. I could turn it down.
You want me to give myself the shocker?
He puts a dog collar on me, and I'm like, oh, not
Didn't
that
really
kind of
makes you
dog.
run past a certain distance on his front lawn.
Yeah, lets me play with his invisible fence.
It's actually been really helpful. Like it's helped me out.
helped me
through
with
a lot of
boundaries.
Stuff. Yeah, it's helped me. Yeah, it's helped me with boundaries. I did have a therapist. I've tried several therapists throughout my life, and I am not someone who thinks of therapy as like this is probably wrong. But the amount of people I know who don't like their therapists are like, but we've been together for so long. It's like a toxic relationship. I'm like, we can end it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, but then
I broke
Yeah.
up with a therapist, and I was like, I don't think, I kind of feel like we're stalled. And he was like, this is totally makes sense. Like
Yeah.
you're switching up your and for like meatheads, it's like you switch up your programming every once in a while. You know what I mean? Where you're like periodization. You're like, oh, this person took me to a certain place, but now, because I'm on my second therapist
Yeah.
or third technically. One just didn't really. One I was like, we're just friends with benefits. I sucked him off, and now I can't see. I can't make eye contact.
All old men.
I tried one who I think he was projecting too much of his kid on me and then started to like weirdly judge me like a dad would, where he was like, wait, so you're already like out of that relationship? You guys already slept with each other and you're not talking? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, but,
Yeah, but
That's what I...
yeah,
Wait,
I thought about it.
life.
I thought it's not what you think. It's how I feel.
And then he kind of walked it back a little bit. I think he knew he was a little judgmental. And then I was like, you know what? I don't think this is working out. We had just started working together, and he was like totally cool with it. But then I saw him walking around like near my neighborhood, and because his office was close by, and I was like, seeing him out of the office he had like this big fucking backpack on and like a weird hat, and I was like, I told this guy all my shit.
yeah,
This
now he's out
fucking
there.
weirdo.
Yeah,
During the pandemic, my therapist also back in the day, he also worked. This is my first one. Also worked in Palm Springs, and I was out in Palm Springs, and he's like, "We could do face to face outside if you'd like," because we'd been on Zoom. We were previously face to face. I was like, "Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, I'll take a little trip over. We'll meet up at a cafe, and we can." And he's like, "Yeah, that'd be great." And we went to the cafe, and he ate in front of me, and I was like, "I'm out. I'm out. I can't do this anymore." He's like eating a Reuben, and it's all crazy, and I'm like, "What the fuck am I doing?" I don't want to see this.
Can I use this napkin?
yeah. Is it gonna make you uncomfortable if I use this napkin? Oh, interesting.
Did your father also take your napkins?
Yeah.
Big
I had
John have
a
thing
Hollywood
for
one.
napkins.
I once got recommended. I didn't know who to use, and it was like I had to get one, and I got referred to it by like Hollywood. Like an agent was like, "This is a good one. Go to this one." I was like, and I.
It was Dr. Drew.
It was Dr. Drew. No, and I called, and I started, had like 2-3 sessions, and she was very sweet. She had like an office in like Westwood. Like it was very nondescript and sweet, but the agent was like, she's got a lot of celebrity clients. So it's like, and I was like, oh, okay. And then after like 2-3 sessions, she was like, I have some unfortunate news. My phones have been being tapped by the British tabloids, and I'm gonna have to be taking a break from my practice for a little bit. And I was like, what?
Oh shit, Megan was her client.
I don't know who was their client, but I was like,
That's
okay,
fucking crazy.
It was crazy. It sucked, and I'd only had like 2-3 sessions, so I wasn't like that far in.
Yeah.
But it still like kind of scarred me from
The
therapy.
deep state's coming for me, sniper, like fucking
Yeah,
red dot.
I
on
would
her head.
not
It's like-
want that.
It was bad.
There's this therapist's office in Los Angeles that is right next to a taco restaurant where I've eaten with the two of you, and the placement couldn't be worse because it's like a ton of therapists in this building, what looks like an apartment building. And the amount of times I've eaten tacos and ran into like somebody I know who's like got that
Post-therapy.
1,000-mile stare
Yeah.
post-therapy where you're like, hey, what's up? And they're just getting out of therapy.
Yeah.
But that's my like entire life history. It's just like, what's up, you fat fuck? How you doing? How's your little dick doing? It's like I just came from my mother's funeral.
Yeah,
I'm
it was like the
that's-
worst.
Moms be dying. I'm like, they're like, what? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm so fucking stuck
I'm
in
so
this
sorry.
mode. I can't get out of this mode, big brother.
Oh, the amount of messages I've gotten over the years that are just like, hey, sorry if that was weird. I just got out of therapy.
You know what's a wild one? When I'm real like the reverse, where someone comes up to you and does a bit, and you are in like a badass, terrible headspace. But I'm so broken, and I'm just like,
I don't know how you.
You know, I'm like ready to fucking just get on a podcast and be like, this is Staying Alive with John and Adam. You know, and I'm like, meanwhile, like an hour ago, I was fucking bawling my eyes out. I'm just like, squeak, squeak. All right, time to be a sociopath.
Yeah, there is something.
Time to give a shit about Ben's workout routine. Something I actually talk to him about almost daily.
Yeah, you ask us both that every chance we see each other.
I love talking about what people are doing programming wise.
So what's your like cheat? What do you like when you're like, oh, I'm feeling like I give myself something? What do you do? Do you ever misbehave?
Yeah, I mean, like for me, like a big fucking rich meal is usually
at a
like,
fancy restaurant,
or even like a shitty plate, like kind of junk food, like burrito. And these they add up like real fast.
Your heroin is ice cream.
Are you an ice cream guy? Are you like Joe Biden?
No, it's
old Joe Biden.
It's more. I think it's like pizza is like probably like my favorite kind of cheat food. But yeah, ice cream I'll have sometimes, but like my body doesn't process.
That's what I'm saying. Like you choose poison when you choose ice cream. Yeah.
Are you
always
lactose intolerant?
You're always like, I'm dying. I had ice cream.
No, I mean I can have cheese and stuff, but for some reason I don't know if it's like the sugar like in the ice cream or what, but it fucking rips my stomach apart.
That's wild. Yeah, you're fragile.
I ate tamales and wings last night watching the Giants-Eagles game, and I feel like absolute dog shit.
I had a cheese plate. Like, I can't remember last time I had just like meats and cheeses, like socially, and I had a migraine from like salami.
The fucking nitrates.
Yeah, from like and you know they're specific, like you can feel your like. I woke up and my head was pounding. I was like, oh, that's a meat headache. That's like.
I've got a meat headache.
You know, every once in a while, I'll also just like embrace staying up late as hell. Mm-hmm. Like that's kind of another where it's like, you know what? I'm fucking just staying up all night.
You like seeing the sun come up? That doesn't make you sick?
No, I mean, it's just like, you know what? I'm going to have one of those nights where I'm just going to fucking...
I'm going to put on another movie.
I'm going to put on a movie. I'm going to watch a whole movie.
It's 11 p.m. at midnight. And I'm going to throw on something.
I'm going to bed at 3 in the morning.
Right.
Like I'm watching
because
this.
you have the freedom to do that.
Yeah. And I'll do that every once in a while and be like, well, tomorrow I don't even have anything till noon. So I'll stay up till 3, and if I sleep in, I sleep in, and then I won't ever sleep in.
Yeah.
My body.
I think if you embrace it, it's actually pretty fun. It's more the guilt hits me if I'm like, man, why the fuck did I do that?
Yeah. If you make the conscious effort to be like, okay, I'm gonna put on fucking the Red Sonja reboot.
I'm gonna go see a movie at midnight, which requires driving. I'm gonna fucking go.
At 4 in the morning. Yeah. You're going to see like one battle after another at the Vista. At
yes.
You know,
well, we went there together
at midnight.
No,
we went at like a reasonable hour. Yeah. Loved seeing it in the theater with a bunch of old improv friends, which I think is also to bring it back to mental health, doing little things like that. Which gets increasingly more complicated with each passing year.
Yeah, the older you get, the harder it is to like to do things with people. It's easy to get in your routine or your rut of like, it actually doesn't make sense for me to go catch up with my friends because I have to do blank, blank, and blank. And then when you do it, you're like, there's that fucking meme that's going around Instagram that's like, almost forgot this is what it's all about, and people post themselves doing things that are fun or whatever, and you're like, you forget, like, you're like so concerned with work and like all your negative shit that's going on, and like, fuck, I didn't get enough sleep last night, I can't believe I missed the gym. Then you go and you hang out with friends, and you're like, oh fuck, this is great. This feels. I mean, and it's something that you like accidentally forget to do. Like
you were just telling me you're going to Halloween Horror Nights with Dippled and that crew. And like that is an annual tradition.
We just saw a haunted house.
We went to a haunted house with that crew.
That crew's awesome. That's a tradition that's like long tenured. And
when people say that shit like found family, and then you are in your 40s and live alone, like you're in your 40s, you have no kids, no family on the West Coast, but you always have Halloween plans, or you always have like this thing that you do with your friends. You're like, we benefit because we get to collaborate for work. Like we get to do Action Boys multiple times a
that's
month.
basically like a more professional version of just like a book club or something.
Right, exactly.
Right.
That's
It's
what I'm
still
saying.
interest based, you know?
Yeah, but then it's like this thing where you're like, oh, fuck, yeah, this is what they talk about when they say found family. Like, I have adults in my life that do the same activities as me that I can call and be like, should we go on a hike? And it's like, that's the kind of stuff that you, like is feels so good in the moment, but has also been proven like scientifically to be very good for us.
Yeah, well, you get less and less people around you the older you get. That's unhealthy, and that's hard to, you know what I mean?
And it's like childless guys, like you kind of childless people, you run into that thing of like, who is going to be there for me when I'm like 60, 65? Like, and you're like, I guess it's going to be my friends.
Yeah.
My mom was, I was on the phone with my mom and she was talking about a friend of her, like hers, that I think she was trying to kind of put some guilt on me of like never going home. But it was like, I mean, just like their kids are basically taking care of them. What do these people with no kids do? And not thinking that I don't have kids. I was like, we die. Like, that's what happened. Like,
yeah. You want to know who died during COVID? People that had no one to call them and find out that they couldn't breathe. Like, that's who died. Like,
along these lines, someone said to me, it's like, are you not concerned about what, like having someone to take care of you when you get older because you don't have kids? Or I'm like, are you taking care of your parents right now?
I was just gonna say,
and I'm like, I'm not taking care of my mom, and I won't be. Like,
no.
I
already have kind of I'm preemptively anxious about the spite my brother is going to have towards me, my brother who still lives in Buffalo, when he's got to deal with the brunt of like.
Well, that's what kind of happened when my dad died, is that my brothers, because they lived there and my one brother lived in the house, was like forced to deal with all that aftermath with just my mom. And now my mom is, you know, even older, and they're I have like this like I'm fully like kind of removed from it, but my mom, bless her soul, she got crazy good nursing home insurance that she gets full care on. Like we won't go broke if my mom gets put in a home.
That's amazing.
And she's like, I overpay for it now. It's crazy, but I just see how many people go broke in nursing homes, and I was like, fuck, that's families go broke in nursing homes.
Yeah,
like it's like, and so I was like, oh, good work, mom. She's like, or I could always move out to Cali, and I'm like, good work on the nursing home.
We told my dad that if anything happened, he could live in our basement. And like, because he's like, I won't go out to New Jersey. So I was like, well, yeah, you got to be near the bright lights.
My dad's plan, it's always like, there's a file.
Your dad is Meet the Fockers.
There's a file with what it's like. Find the cheapest box. Find the cheapest box. I want to burn. I want to get like. I want to be cremated. Your mom doesn't want that. It's like
same thing. My dad said pine box.
Yes.
and cremate me. And my mom's like too Catholic to let that happen.
That's my mom. My mom's the same way. It's like,
and then every once in a while we'll be like visiting the gravesite. My mom would be like, I feel like I probably should have done what he wanted. I'm like,
oh wow.
I wouldn't let it bother you.
The other thing my mom didn't do
doesn't matter.
Really, it's over.
My dad refused to retire from work even when he was fully incapacitated. If he would have retired, my mom would have his pension. But he refused to because he thought he was going to go back to work, and my mom couldn't bring herself to retire him. So like all this pension money, just like, you know, and it's just like one of those things where, but like my dad's pride. So if listeners, if that's a situation your family's in, someone's got, I was gonna say pull the trigger, but that's not the right phrasing. I just walk out, shoot my dad in the head. I'm like, he's retired.
I mean, working, there's so much connected. A thing I have been trying to do is I try to like, I talked about working late at night. And these aren't jobs. These are my own like project. These are like hobbies basically, or like, you know, maybe
hopefully not
a script.
Like I know for a fact Ben is also learning Spanish like I am, and it's like trying to learn when you're an adult feels crazy, but then when you do it, it does feel good. It feels good to make progress, especially in an industry that feels Sisyphean, in that like I'm like, finally progress, and then it's like, whoa, this looks exactly the same as it did like a year ago, and it's just the same over and over again. So getting better at something that is like
and that you're bad at. I mean, I am bad at Spanish. I am fucking like I had to find a teacher who specialized specialized in learning disabilities. I mean, there's so much dyslexia in my family where and our listeners make fun of me all the time for what did I say in I said Shalia tire.
Oh yeah, Shalia tire.
Yeah.
The word that hit the most for us was modern when you would say
I swapped my E's and R's a lot. I swap words out. So and then learning another language on top of like swapping.
I find myself sometimes going like I'm not exactly positive how to spell gorilla, but let me just like throw what it is in there, and then it's like 1 R 2 L's. Yeah.
ILLA. Glorilla.
Yeah, glorilla.
Is that what you asked?
How do you spell
glorilla?
How do you spell Saweetie?
ChatGPT.
I got my Glorilla. This is where you like put your gorilla in like a salon and like
got my Glorilla up. She's also a recording artist. She's a very good rapper.
Glorilla.
Yeah.
I love learning Spanish.
Me too.
And it's really it's like little by little. It's like so, and it's kind of like extra therapy also, where I'm now just always. I have this whole separate relationship with my Spanish tutor.
That sounds like Ben.
Where I mean, she's great.
I have a Senora Melfi.
Milfetta.
Maestra Melfi. Rodgers, thank you so much for coming on Staying Alive.
Thanks for having me. Great to see you guys as always.
Yeah, I miss you, man.
You too. I wish you were around more.
I know. I'm going to make a concerted effort.
I don't come to New York enough either.
I know, but I'm going to make a concerted effort to be around. I'm going to make more money this year.
Aren't we all?
Yeah,
this is the year. Yeah. I say that to myself every year. This is the year I start actually making money.
This is the year that
I'm actually going to try making money.
Yeah, this year. This is the year where it's not going to be a big deal to buy a plane ticket.
Hey, good luck and God bless.
Thanks, Raj. King.
You know what? I was going to say, we are recording multiple episodes today, and I'm a little bummed about that because I'm kind of inspired to go lift weights right now.
Yeah.
Post that interview. I almost like these conversations get me amped up, and then it's like, oh, right, we got to have more conversations.
And then by the end of the day, you're like, I need a drink.
Yeah, now I'm like, I can't fucking exercise. Now I talk to fucking 3 different freaks for an hour.
But Rodgers is one of those dudes that my whole life since I've known him, he does have this like aspirational Zen quality to him. That I think is like
he does seem to have life figured out a touch more than the rest of us.
A little bit, yeah. And I
mean, if you talk to him, he would never say anything.
But that's refreshing
like that.
too,
yeah.
You know. But I think from my view of him, even at times when his life has been hard, he walks through it in a way that's like kung fu or something.
Yeah, you kind of like you end up like looking up to him and is like
completely.
But even though we're like the same age, he gives out this like preternatural maturity or something.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
just like even when we were kids, I remember when we were improvising, like he looked like a little like 19-year-old from like a boarding school.
Yeah.
But he would talk to he would like explain things to you. You know?
He's a crazy like whatever that autodidact or whatever. He like teaches himself stuff all the time.
Wild.
He's like one of the few guys I know. He's like, yeah, I rebuilt a bike off of a YouTube tutorial. Now I ride bikes. Or like he gets into like a hobby and then like does an insane amount of research and like knows
Maxes
more
it
about
out.
and you're like, damn, I don't have that. All that stuff to me feels like homework or schoolwork and I reject it. Like,
anything where where I'm gonna have to work, where I'm gonna be bad at it right away becomes challenging.
Yeah,
and I have to prep myself for it. But he was talking about that a little bit. He's like, it's nice to be bad at something.
I feel that's I think that's my superpower in life is that I'm comfortable being like the rookie mentality. I'm comfortable showing up somewhere and being not knowing at all what is how to do it or what's going on. Arguably I thrive in it because I really enjoy the anxiety that comes with like, what are we about to do?
Yeah.
Like that was what our travel show was. That is like how I've chased life since.
I feel like I used to be better at it, and age has kind of like made it harder to not know what I'm getting into.
Right.
You know, but I still yet sometimes those situations, like I still thrive on them. So it's like a third rail type thing.
You're like, okay, I guess I'll do this.
Yeah. Well,
Stay up.
never gonna get me. You never.
I could have gotten you.
Yeah, but you didn't. That's the whole point
Staying
of a
alive.
duel. You're too late. You're already dead. You
Thank
can't
God.
shoot from the ground.
Wait, we'd kill each other with this?
That's a duel.
Oh, I didn't realize how collaborative. Now we're just turning into like the Action Boys podcast. But
No, that's
like,
okay.
The
upgrade.
No, that's okay. I just signed a contract that if Stanger's health goes into the toilet, I'm next up.
Oh, you're in.
I know. Every day that becomes
they let
more of
you
a
sign that
reality.
contract?
My management was like, this could happen soon.